I thought I would take a look at some of the new releases from Warlord games. This isn't me trying to be keeping up with anything. It's just a few things caught my eye, and I'm not going to be keeping track of new releases, but I'll be looking at some things that look cool and, I don't know, share my thoughts and maybe be interested. Like I thought we'd start with the Soldier of Fortune. It's a cool model. It's resin, which is really pleasing to me. I don't care for metal. Look, he's got an ashtray on his desk. That's amazing. But it's in Stalingrad, and I'm not planning anything in Stalingrad anytime soon. But I do kind of want one. I'm not sure, but we're going to carry on. Looking at new releases. Yeah, I would have bought one of these if both halves were for guys. I don't need something to keep some tanks. I just need soldiers. So hopefully, I had a look at the Safe and Sound website, and they stock other varieties of foam fillings. So maybe they're going to make one with different types of foam. It's out of stock. It's been sold out. So hopefully they sold enough to warrant them making more. No, yes, I'd like a VW Beetle style car. Who else doesn't? Also, US Army Platoon Commander is great. I love all that stuff. German Army Heer commanders are very interesting. I want to take a look at those. They're in Warlord resin. Some people don't like Warlord resin, but I think it's fine. I don't want metal, and I'm happy to have resin. I love the sculpts. There's a chap on a tactical briefcase, it looks like. A chap with a really big map. A guy pointing. Everyone loves a pointing guy. And a chap with, I don't know, an MP40, it looks like. Yeah, they have, this guy's got an interesting back roll. They've got sort of poncho-y stuff. This chap's got goggles around his arm. I think they're great sculpts, and I want them. I'm seriously considering getting some. They're £12, which is, what's that, £3 a guy? 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah. Maths. Yeah, I definitely want some. And, I mean, I want the US Army platoon commanders as well, but I'm not building a US Army yet. I'm building some Germans for my Game D-Day paratroopers, so I'm looking for US paratroopers and like forces that could represent Axis forces on D-Day in Normandy, which the Hungarian Army Nebelwerfer doesn't, so we're going to skip on. MDev tokens are cool, but I don't necessarily need them. Kind of want a Warlord Games mug. US Airborne Winter Rifle and Heavy Weapons Platoons. This looks very interesting. Although I think they have those metal, I think these are metal Pathfinders, yeah. Warlord resin and metal. So you've got some characters and some. These are the new resin Pathfinders, I think. Or they might be just US Airborne soldiers. They look cool. They're in resin, they look great. But these ones are in metal, and they kind of look a bit silly. I'm not a big fan. I don't need them. But the rest look great. And yeah, I'm sure lots of people are going to be getting into Battle of the Bulge. Everybody's seen Band of Brothers. They look great. I'm not saying the miniatures look great. I'm saying I don't need winter stuff yet. I'm just looking at D-Day soldiers, but they're still US Airborne paratroopers, and they look great, and it was noteworthy. Yes, I also want a US Army Winter Starter Army. I think they're great. I think the models are great. I think the Platoon. The Platoon's fantastic. I think the miniatures look great. I think they're great. What else is there to say? Yeah, resin medic team and a chap on a radio and all this. I think they're great. Yeah. Yes, I want some. £104, please. Yes, please. I would like to buy them. Planes. Who doesn't want planes? I see everybody's bought a load of BF1 and Is, and I don't blame them. I want one. The fact that Warlord Games is selling airfix kits of planes is cool. I think there are supposed to be Airborne rules. I'm not sure if it's in V3, or like the 3rd edition rulebook, or if that's like a supplementary material. But yes, I'm definitely going to get some. You can buy toy Messerschmitt BF-109s, and they were £6 to £7, so they're slightly cheaper. But you can paint these however you want, and the toys, like this one's been painted green. The toys were desert with, they were desert coloration, I think, which is fine for me. I would definitely have a bunch of RCS infiltrating like Axis-held airfields in North Africa, and yeah, I'd love that. I'm going to do a little bit of a scrolling. Okay, I know that these say the model is shown for scale illustrative purposes only, but I wouldn't mind paying another £2 just to have a little Russian with a Molotov cocktail. I think that'd be fun. I think that should be a little option. I'm going to do a bit of scrolling. Yes, these mats. I think these wargame mats look cool, but I don't need a 6x4 mat. I need a 3x3 probably. And if they did a 3x3, I would definitely get some. Yes, more US Airborne. These are all split up, blah, blah. Yes, please, I'd like to have them. Winter Fallschirmjäger. They look great. The sprue that I got from the December issue, I really like the Winter Fallschirmjäger sort of infantry, and I think they're great. Would I spend £104 for their army? I don't know, probably. Has them being torn in all these different directions for building a D-Day army, and then now this winter Battle of the Bulge stuff, and woo-wee, I want some. They look great. I think the sculpts are fantastic. We've seen people are going to be talking on YouTube about the sculpts and how cool they look, and I agree. Newsflash. And the sculpts are great, and yeah, machine guns and mortars, and big pack anti-tank guns, and armoured cars and tanks. Yes, I think they're all great. Please send them to me. There's a quick rundown. I just happened to see them and I thought, oh, I'd like that. Okay, yes, I also like a flak panzer. Yes, please. I mean, honestly, I could probably spend all of my available income on stuff from Warlord at the moment. So I'm going to try and get my stuff painted. I've got plenty of plastic to keep me going. But I thought I'd take a look at the new releases because some did pique my interest. I would like them. Maybe they pique your interest. Maybe you would like them too. I don't know. I guess you could let me know in the comments. Is that cliche to say let me know in the comments when you know? Did they read the comments? Anyway, I'm waffling now, and this video is long enough of me scrolling around on a page. So I will end it here. If you got to this far, thanks. If you didn't, that's all right. I don't blame you. Thanks for listening.